Hey guys, we're here at Nathanville Square attending the TOAF Festival, and we are here to interview Torontonian artists about what inspires them to do art. Come along. Oh yeah, disclaimer, we do have some audio issues, but that's alright. Emily, that's so amazing. So like what type of art do you do? Like where do you get inspired?
Well, my art is like very much like mixed media, and originally I was actually doing drawing and painting at OCAD, and it was only during COVID when I started doing sculpture. And so for a long time, I've actually been over 7 years. I was like clinically depressed, and art was very much a safe haven for me. And you know, suddenly I'm like surrounded by like, of course, like a pandemic, and it's like extreme loneliness. It's like mental health is not going too well, and I was in my apartment just surrounded by all of these things I've hoarded over the years, and I was like, man, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna live like this, and how can I declutter my apartment, but like without throwing anything away, especially, you know, when you think about like the climate crisis and just all the animals that are like hurt by all the trash that we dispose of. And I started to question our definition of trash. Then I would take materials, objects that I guess other people didn't want anymore, and try to give them a second life. And you know, I tell myself, you know, if I could save one seahorse out there. Yes, an old pillowcase that was falling apart. There's also packing paper, and you know, if you go to the supermarket, you buy a bag of clementines, and it's like that mesh bag. I love collecting those mesh bags. They just have the most beautiful texture. And there's also these. It's like this, you know, the styrofoam that you get if you buy an appliance, and it's like in the styrofoam.
Yeah.
I like the culture of like just over consumerism.
Yeah.
And it's like we're all part of that cycle because we live in the system, right? But it's like I know I won't solve climate change by myself, but you know, the little things.
The little things will add up. Yes. What is your experience with working with TOAF? Is this your first time, or have you been here multiple times?
Well, this is my second year in person. This is technically my third year because the first time was like during COVID, and so it was online. But I love TOAF. Like the team is excellent. Like the volunteers are absolute angels, and like this is the 63rd year as well for TOAF. Yes, you can even like follow like the hashtag like TOAF 63. And I'm like, yeah, this year there's 400 plus artists, and for a long time, even before showing here, I would always try to help out, maybe be like assist a friend who had a booth, and it was always my dream to show art in fairs like this. And I think just seeing the community, like just like tourists or just people around the city who all resonate with, I guess, different kinds of work, it makes Toronto so much more vibrant, the arts and cultural scene. Yes.
So, is there anything you do want to say to inspire or motivate some students in our school about art?
There's a lot of discouragement for young people too when they're making art. I've met. It's like, you know, you're young, you're drawing, it's making you happy, and then people will tell them, oh, it's like they'll look at it,
hobby, not a career. You know,
yes, they'll look at it purely as like an image. But I think what I've learned, and also like it's emphasized in like OCAD and like other art schools, it's very much is always about the process. It's like it's always about if you find joy in the process, keep making, no matter what it looks like. Like if it makes you happy, then that's all that matters. Using art as like a tool for that, and giving people a voice for things that they're going through that they don't know how to talk about. And so for me growing up, I was a very anxious child. I didn't know how to talk about my big emotions, and sometimes I was even ashamed for having big emotions. And so art became, I guess, that language for me, and also a safe space. Diane Paget, great artist, she was telling me, you know, just keep making work, keep making good work, you know, show your work, share it, and if people resonate with it, like opportunities will come.
Yeah, great answer, Thank you so much. is your name? Yeah.
My name is Michelin Roy, and my business is Atelier J Fine Jewelry.
Nice. And what type of art do you do?
I do jewelry, and it's usually sterling silver, and it's based with simple lines and a pop of color, and the color is usually provided by powder coating, which is an industrial process. So it's how they paint cars, and so it's very durable.
Okay, and where did you get your motivation from to start this type of business?
It's my second career, and I wanted to. My first career was thinking a lot, and I wanted my second career to be in my hands. And so I trained at George Brown University, Department of College, to be a goldsmith, and I started working with my hands.
Nice. And do you have any words of motivation for students that are looking to get into the arts?
We're looking to get into
Like the arts or like jewelry making or anything related with arts.
follow your heart, but keep your head on your shoulders.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And what is your company called?
I'm a collage artist, so the medium I work in is collage.
Okay, that's so cool. And so what type of, where did you get inspired to do, art and collage?
Yeah, so there's an artist called Mutu Wingchi, so I may not be pronouncing that properly, and she, opened up my world entirely. I saw her work at the EGO. She's a black artist, she's based in the States, and she does these really powerful images of women. She does collage and mixed media, but at the time I was doing a collage and mixed media, and I went, oh my gosh, I can just do collage. She's just so brilliant. And so she inspired me to go from mixed media to just collage.
Okay, and do you have any words of advice for students that might want to indulge in collage art or just art in general?
Art in general, for sure. So figure out who does stuff like you. Go stalk them online. Look at their CVs. Look at where they show their art. Call them, talk to them, ask them questions, and assume you're going to have to work a bunch of jobs, but also you need hustle. Okay, so that's a big one because I actually have someone who's an artist who's asking you those same questions.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So what's your name?
My name is Wyatt Waltham.
And what kind of art do you do?
I build custom furniture and wood products.
Cool, okay, and what inspired you to do this?
A lot of great people go to the show, and making wood stuff is just a really cool medium. Wood's a really warm medium, and it's really beautiful.
Okay, and how did you get started with woodworking?
My mother signed me up for a program at Sheridan College in furniture design, and I fell in love with wood along the way.
Okay, cool. And is there any advice that you would give students who wants to get into a career of arts?
Work really hard and put everything you have into it, you know? Just got to keep at it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So what is your name?
My name is Lauren Rice.
And what type of art do you do?
So I'm a glass blower, so I make glass sculptures, and then I also do leather work. So This whole series that I've made is glass wrapped in leather.
Oh, really? That's so cool. And how did you get started with this? Or what like inspired you to do glass working and leatherworking?
So glass is something I've always thought was cool. When I was younger, I saw glass demonstrations done, and I thought it was just the coolest thing. So I went to Sheridan College to learn glass blowing, and I got a Bachelor of Craft and Design there, specialized in glass blowing. But since it's a craft and design center, I was exposed to so many different types of making, so like textiles and leatherworking, and I really enjoy doing leatherworking as well, so it's been really great combining the two materials and seeing how they play together.
That is so cool. And last question, what type of advice or what type of motivation would you give students that are looking to get into the arts?
So it can be, I guess it's just resilience, self-confidence. Art can be really hard sometimes. You'll get a lot of no's, but then when you get that yes, it's really fulfilling. So it's just kind of, you gotta push through and really like believe in yourself and what you're making, and then it's gonna work out.
Thank you so much for this interview. So, what's your name?
Julie.
Julie what? Okay, cool. And what type of art do you do?
I do hyper-realism oil paintings.
Okay. And what inspired you to do hyper-realistic paintings?
I love food. I love to cook and bake. But I also love that food, depending on who you are, also memories, ocean. So that's kind of where I started. All of my pieces have a story.
Do you want to tell us about like your story and like that about pieces?
Yeah. Like that banana peel. This one, when my family and I when I was little, my family and I, and my grandfather was driving a van. It ended up crashing into a greenhouse, which yeah, it did. It ended up crashing into a greenhouse, and they told, the adults told us later on that it was because some guy threw a banana peel out the window because he was angry at us, and then they said our van slipped on a banana peel, which obviously was a lie. It was more a road rage, and my grandmother just got into a fight with somebody. But yeah, it was funny, and then I 15 years later, I told my boss at this job I had that our car had slipped on a banana peel, and just like, it's not Mario Kart.
I know, I was gonna say like,
yeah,
not the Mario Kart.
I know, right? It's like, that's not how it works. But, yeah, so that was one of my
Oh yeah, that is so interesting. Like every type of art, like at that store, kind of very unique.
Yeah.
So nice. So unique.
Yeah.
So, what type of motivation or advice do you have for students trying to create art?
I would say don't let people like sway you into what kind of art you want to do. I think the most important thing is keep instinct for whatever you desire to do and what your art style is, and then eventually you'll get there.
Nice. That's a great answer. Yeah. And thank you so much for letting us do this interview.
Sure, it was nice.
What's your name?
Hi, I'm Cassandra Lepseger.
Okay, nice. And what type of art do you do?
So I focus on a lot of animal artwork, so hyper-realistic portraits, and I dabble in some landscapes, but my real focus focus is animals and acrylic.
Okay, nice. And what really inspired you to get into art and inspired you to do like animals?
Yeah, so I actually went on a school field trip to Niagara on the lake, and I ended up seeing an artist named Edward Spira, and he has a gallery there. And so we took a peek inside, and I saw his beautiful, beautiful work. If you haven't seen it, look it up. But he's phenomenal, and so I, as a young kid, 6th grade, 7th grade, said, I want that to be me. I want to create beautiful artwork, and now we're here. So
Nice.
thank you.
It's amazing what you're doing.
Thank you.
So, what is one piece of advice that you would give people or students in high school that are trying to get into the arts but is not sure how to get in there?
Got it. My biggest piece of advice is just to go for it. Your dreams are achievable, and at one point I thought this was unobtainable and that wasn't possible. But you just have to go for it. Find all of the local art shows you can. Start small. Start online. Right? Social media is huge these days. So whether it's an Instagram page or you start a TikTok, all the kids are TikToking these days. TikTok, Instagram. Start small and just honestly create what you want to create. I think a lot of people try to niche down to what they think will sell or what they think will do well. But you just have to paint or draw or create what you love, and other people will feel that passion as well. Hopefully that makes sense.
That was an amazing answer.
Thank you.
My name is Olivia Chow, and I'm the mayor of Toronto.
That's incredible. So, how is your experience at TOAF so far? How are you liking it? Do you enjoy
My job or the art fair?
the art fair? The art fair.
It is lots of energy, lots of beauty, lots of creativity, and people. The art is so diverse, just as Toronto is so diverse. It's wonderful for people. You don't have to pay anything. Just come and enjoy art. It's great. It's great for the artists and the people coming up.
Well, I think that's all. That's really good question. Okay. Thank you so much.